We're live.
Live from the couch. It's Johnny Kinkade Show. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Man, I had a rough time getting here today. I was getting ready for a show. You know, I started preparing about an hour before, which I should have done 3 days ago. But I walk out the door. It's a beautiful, sunny day. No clouds in the sky. I walk out. It starts raining on me. This is the truth, ladies and gentlemen. That bell means I'm telling the truth. So I look up and think some bird got on me. No, it was one dark cloud over my head. Can you believe that, Michael? I thought.
Yeah, for you.
Okay, yeah, back to sleep. So it could be a crappy show if you know what I mean. Anyway, then on the way here, I'm driving interstate. You know, 'cause I live 3 hours away. No, I'm kidding. Not that far. People are nuts. I'm driving over the speed limit. Don't tell the cops. People fly by me like it's nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, if you got a loud muffler, it don't mean you're a NASCAR driver. It means you got a crappy car. So don't act like you're a race car driver. They're weaving in and out. Some grandmother goes by me, flips me off. I feel like I'm speeding anyway. Where's the cops when you need them? Anytime I'm speeding, they're around. Oh, Johnny, you were 2 miles over. Now, these guys are going like 80 in a 65 or something. Crazy, man.
Yeah, I think I've heard also because a lot less people are driving, people tend to go faster even because there's less traffic.
Can you repeat that? I was busy looking. I was reading my notes.
With less people driving right now, people that are out there are going to go faster because there's less traffic. It just kind of feels like you need to go faster, even though you shouldn't.
Wow. I never thought about that. Yeah, somebody told me, the wife, and you know it's true if she said it, there are just as many accidents now with less people on the road.
Because they're going faster.
Wow, I just thought that all the crappy drivers got to go to work.
Well, that could be too, but yeah.
The CEOs are staying home in their chauffeur living, I can't even say it, chauffeur-driven limousine, not chauffeur living. What's the dumbest accident you guys ever had? You guys ain't dumb accidents? No, I haven't.
Yeah, I've had some. A couple. I don't know if they're dumb.
Well, tell me, we got an hour. I mean, can we listen to one? An hour later, he's still talking about the accident. I went through a red light, and then somebody hit me.
Well, what are you talking about? Are you going to talk about one?
I'm not. I thought you could. Let's start with Sir Michael Horn, ladies and gentlemen.
My first one was somebody turned left in front of me, but that wasn't my fault. So if that's dumb. You said dumb.
All right, I'll go with one. All right. So when I was younger, I was like first learning how to ride my bike, and I decided. Well, not when I was learning to ride my bike, but when I was learning to ride with no hands. So I was like feeling really good about myself riding around the street, no hands, and I decided, there's a nice gravel driveway. It looks pretty exciting to drive down. And so I'm like being really cocky. And then I get going real fast and I'm like, oh, look at me. I can do no hands. And then I just ate it. Went through the gravel, ate it. Didn't realize you couldn't ride no hands very well through gravel. And then I had a fun walk home to Grandma's house with blood coming down my knee. And could have been a lot worse, but
So you walked after that?
Out. So that's probably one of the dumbest.
You didn't just decide to ride it with hands after that? You just walked it?
Yeah. I used my hands to push it, but
was the bike destroyed? Is that why you couldn't ride it? Or
no.
Your body was hurting?
My body was destroyed. My knee.
Okay.
It wasn't that bad, but I mean, it sucked. Picking gravel out of your knee
Well, I had one time I was a teenager, whatever, and we were running around like playing tag, and went around the side of this one person's house, and they had a rusty metal clothesline that I couldn't see. I was just running around there, and it got me right in the neck, and then it was just like, it got me
Oh no.
bleeding and everything else. I'm like, oh, that was a big surprise. What the heck? I mean, you just go on, and all of a sudden you're bam on the ground. You're like, what happened?
I know.
It's like, that wasn't fun.
That reminded me of Tom when he's running from the cops. Well, we was at a party way back in the party days.
Party
The
days.
cops came, so me and my buddy thought we're going to sneak out. There's like 100 and something people to this thing. So the cops pull up, we sneak out the back door and go running through the yard, and he got clotheslined, flipped around, and I'll forget the whole story because we'd been drinking. I don't drink now, but I did then. But we just went back in and turned ourselves. We want to be part of the arrest crew. You know, I don't think they took it to jail. I think they called our parents or something.
Oh, that reminds me of maybe not calling your parents. I was
Something
probably
completely different.
about 9 or 10, and I had this friend that I hung around with a lot, and he had this garage set back away from their house, and we just would figure out stuff to play, and he had this big bunch of green army men, and we were in the garage, and for some reason we decided to put them on fire and melt them. But he had a can of gasoline is what the problem was. He poured the gas on, set it on fire. So the whole garage started on fire. And I remember hearing it on the local radio at the time, local news, and I was like, that was me. Oh no. I'm in trouble. Yeah, this boy set this garage on fire. It didn't burn down, but it was on fire for a little while and stuff. I always felt really nervous about going home. I'm like, oh no, I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
So don't set green army men on fire with gasoline.
Exactly. It's amazing we've lived this long.
Oh yeah.
Dumb stuff I used to do.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You just say for some reason we're still alive. I'm 60 something. I won't tell you my exact age because you can look it up. But
You can look it up.
Google Johnny or Johnny Kinkade. Don't give my real name. But
Yeah, you got the famous birthdays now. You're famous, right?
I am.
Just kidding. All right.
You can Google Johnny Kinkade and it's up there.
The nightly news, it'll be
Some weird guy. I'm not. I'm the other one.
Johnny Kincaid's birthday today.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not too infamous, you know. I think I got my poster up at the post office or in some county, but it's not the way you want. You know, you got some town that's got a sign, so and so won the state track meet or something. I've never quite made that. You go
Oh
further
yeah,
out.
yeah. You're going out of town or whatever.
Yeah,
It's like-
mine's not there. Now mine says Johnny Kinkade never lived here.
All right. That was the most exciting thing that town
That's our
had.
claim to fame. We don't know this son
We
of a
don't
gun.
know this guy.
That jerk never lived here, people.
Don't let him tell you he did.
Yeah, we could talk for hours about accidents and stuff. Really, that gravel though gets you though. You can
Yeah.
feel that picking gravel
Yeah.
out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Knee and stuff.
It
I
just
remember-
Yeah, I remember having bloody knees before. I remember how I got them, but I know it's not fun.
yeah, no. I gotta get in like the. I've done that in like the. What's it called? Cinder or whatever. Is that
Oh,
what it's called?
yeah,
Also,
yeah. We
What they
used-
used to make tracks out of. and
yeah,
stuff?
we had that in high school.
Oh, I
that's
still
horrible.
got cinders in my knee
yeah.
right here. I can see them in my
crazy.
elbow. I don't know if I still can see it in my elbow, but yeah, I've wiped out on cinder track.
Hey, you young people
Right.
got made. We ran on hot coals basically.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's cutting technology back then.
That's not. That's why I
High
played
tech.
baseball instead of track. I couldn't stand the foot abuse.
yeah.
It was nasty. These tracks now are like, oh man, it's like you're
They even
running on air or
Help,
something.
help you bounce a little. Those were just
Oh, they're nasty. I can't believe.
like little black hard pebbles.
I think the Roman soldiers figured that thing out there. Let's make them run on cinder.
Bare feet.
Yeah, yeah. Who came up with that?
Want to put some straw down? Put some straw down or something. Of course, you might
I was
slip.
gonna say I'd rather just run on dirt, but I guess if it gets muddy, I don't know. But
Went to country school. You couldn't put straw down because the horse would probably come and eat it. They don't eat straw. do they? What do horses eat? I'm a city boy.
They eat hay and they use straw for bedding.
Okay, well, they may have laid down in front of the track in front of me. Hey, that's a high hurdles. Jump a horse.
I ran the high hurdles.
Did you? I
Yeah.
tried once. I got caught in the crotch.
Yeah, they're high.
I straddled it. Didn't set no records. So I think I'll stick to baseball until you get hit upside the head with a ball, and then you say, God darn, what happened to badminton? I should have badminton back in school. It's a little, of course, you could get hit with a birdie. There's all kind of ways to get hurt.
Right.
Hey, I want to give you an update about last week. My famous jumping video, which going around the world, everybody's been talking about it, at least 3 of us. I was saying jump up and down for hiatal hernia, or hiatus. I think it's the same thing, hiatal hernia. And we was talking about when to do it. I do it in the morning. I drink 8 ounces of water, jump up and down. It's helped my reflux and stuff. But what happens is something goes up in your stomach. What is it, Mark? You know the technical terms?
GERD,
No, what happens?
stomach acids.
Your stomach goes up and too high. So if you jump up down, brings your stomach down.
Why does it move up?
Because you got this hernia. You got some kind of, it ain't
okay.
where it's supposed to be.
Okay.
I'm not a doctor.
Okay.
Anyway, I noticed the other day, this is real facts. An angel just got his wings. Or hers. Are angels male and female? Probably.
Probably. I haven't really thought about it.
Well,
They're portrayed.
sleep on
as,
that tonight.
They're portrayed as both.
They are in the movies. And the
Yeah.
movies are never wrong, so you know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Spielberg did it. It's true. Anyway, what was I talking about?
Angels getting their wings.
The hernia.
True story. That's right. The wife's, she's been working at home, and it's killing me, man. Because on nice days when she's off work, she makes me go walking. So I ain't smart enough to not be around at that time of day, but I am. So, but I noticed last few times we start walking, and I kind of got a pain up in here. You know, I'm a little slow getting things. Then I finally thought, well, maybe that's that thing coming up, you know, hiatal hernia. So last time before we walked, I jumped up and down. I didn't even hardly do any. I jumped up 3 or 4 times, and I didn't have a problem. But when we was walking, that pain would go away the more I went. So it's probably bringing it down, don't you think?
Because
so,
you're
Michael?
with your stepping, yeah. Instead, it's not the hard jump, but you're still making that motion.
Yeah, because I'm moving pretty quick
So
out
little,
there.
little,
Yeah.
little by little,
Right.
it's going down. I'm sure.
Hey, if I can, I'm thinking about Olympics. They got them walkers, you know, that'd be my
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
What Olympic event can I
Speed
do?
walking.
I'll sign up for the walking event. Them guys walk it like they're running.
They'd
Their
let
hips-
you.
Right.
They'd let you sprint, and they'd still beat you.
I know. They wear their shorty shorts so their legs
They're
look better. I put short shorts and I run fast because I don't want people throwing stuff at me. That's wild, man. But anyway, I think. Did you show the video?
No, I can show it again.
In case you didn't see it last week, here's a video of me jumping up and down. Well, it's called the grab and jump. For men, you want to
Grab your junk. Is that what you said?
grab and jump.
No, I didn't grab your junk.
show.
Grab your junk.
So that's to protect your
Stay tuned.
private
I'll
parts.
explain to
And
you
then
why I just did that.
you do it 10 or 15 times and more. I do it every morning.
There you go.
These are facts, people. You won't find this on the internet. Don't watch. Dr. Oz ain't going to talk about this one, people.
Even though this show's on the internet, but yeah, go ahead.
That's good. I meant on real shit.
Oh, this is real.
You can Google it. What you want to do is Google Johnny Kinkade, Johnny Jumps. Because we talked about it last week on the show. But anyway, I want to give an update. Part of this condition, you're more prone to GERD, which is acid reflux. And I got another tip for you on that. Hey, I don't want to talk an hour about medical stuff, but we like to help you out. So these are proven remedies I've done for quite a few years. But before you eat carbs, not you 20-year-olds, I'm talking to older people shouldn't eat so much. Wife says, you eat too much for an old guy. Anyway, before I eat carbs, I'll take a little sip of white vinegar. I put it in a little container thing, and that helps with carb. Now, if I eat really crappy, before I go to bed, I take a little sip of apple cider vinegar. Man, it burns like hell, I think, but I can't drink much of it, and I never have any problem. So, jump in the morning, take a little sip of white vinegar.
What does the white vinegar do for you? Not absorb all those calories, or what does that even do?
It helps you so you don't get reflux. That's all I know.
Okay, it's
I'm
not.
not-
It's not about the calories then. It's just for
No,
your
I
body to process it better.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
They say apple cider vinegar is good for you and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I said, if you got a serious problem, check with your doctor first. You know, but I've done these things. I wouldn't say anything if I haven't done it for years. And you don't gulp. You know, oh, apple cider vinegar. You don't
Yeah,
drink
a
the whole
couple
darn bottle.
teaspoons of
I
it
take
or
a
whatever.
sip. I put on one of them little travel bottles. What I do. Now I take a little sip. And I don't do it every night. Usually, if I eat crappy chips and dip and all that stuff, I got my popcorn. I love it. So that's a little tip. Johnny makes no medical claim. Thank you, Michael.
You're welcome.
Well,
Comes running when you say
I
you
eat
love
that
it.
in a minute. Yeah, and well, we showed the video, right? I've seen this news article on Google. Cause Google, they got all the up to date stuff. This one article said the way humans point isn't as universal as you might think. Really? Got a whole story on pointing, people. And I found it. Thought this would be interesting. I'll read just a couple passages. It starts out, it's true. Octopuses have long arms and plenty of smarts, but they don't point. Need to tell my wife that.
They don't have fingers.
Octopus have arms.
Yeah, but not
They
fingers.
could point 8 times, couldn't they?
Yeah.
It seemed like wherever we're in the store, hey, that looks like somebody I know or something, or look at that weird person. And my wife always points. I said, don't point. I'm trying to be,
Inconspicuous.
yeah, I'm asking the cashier, where's your depend section? Trying to act like I'm not watching him. Or, hey, I'm looking for a good jockstrap. You got them here, or I got to go to the 5 and dime store. Because you get the best ones there. Michael talked about that last week, 5 and dime. Who can remember 5 cents? You don't get that for 5 and 10 cents now, do you?
Yeah. Used to get a candy bar for a nickel.
Yeah, I remember that. Now they're probably $1, ain't they? I don't even pay attention.
Get them for under, but
Yeah, I don't even pay
50
attention.
cents or whatever.
Anyway, they say octopuses don't point. Nor do chimps, gorillas, or other apes, at least not in the wild. What in the heck? So if we're uptown, they'll
So
point.
if they're in the, maybe they get used to people pointing when they're in the zoo, so then they're like, "Oh, what is this?" They might just mimic a person.
They call it aped.
Aped.
Yeah, if you ever do crossword puzzles, if you copy some, they call it aped.
Really?
They call it aping them.
Really? Huh.
That's a true.
So they
Another
must,
true story, people.
they must mimic stuff then.
It took me 2 years to do crosswords to figure out what's a
Aped.
4-letter word that starts with A, P, and ends in D. Aped. That's
Aped.
it. So, sorry. I
You've
gave
been
away the
aped.
crossword answers.
Is that like catfished? You've been aped?
Well, not the same. Do catfish point? They can't point. Anyway, there's one little. I don't read the whole. Like I said, word. You could say, how far will a stone travel if you throw it against the wind? And they'll have pages and pages. What? Who writes this stuff?
Wow.
Yeah, who spends that time?
It's the most boring stuff, really.
Well, they got you.
Who paid?
And then you read an article how they put man on the moon. It's like 3 sentences.
Is that why you wore this shirt today?
Oh, yeah. This is my NASA shirt. I got it. I think I got this at Kennedy Space Center, in fact, come to think of it. We want to announce, now this is going to be, we're doing this show before the space launch, but on Wednesday, March, what's the date?
27th is tomorrow.
SpaceX is launching a real rocket. I think at 3:30 p.m. on NBC. So by the time you see this, it already
It won't
happened.
matter. Yeah.
And let's hope it goes off without a hitch and everybody's safe. But that's why I wanted to wear this. And we got a video of a rocket we found from a previous launch. You got that up?
Yeah, give me just
Here
a
we
second.
go.
All right.
Here it is. Rocket launch.
Oh well.
Rocket
It's like she's really scared.
And she's getting ready. Here she goes. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1 again.
Go now.
They don't have official countdown.
There it went. It went head over heels.
All right.
She was too stiff.
What?
She didn't bend at all. She was just too. She was just stiff. She was too scared. See how her hair is? She it looked like she was already scared, so she stiffened up.
She's done. That's and that's how rockets take off, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't even know if that was playing right. That was weird.
We're
I don't think I got it playing.
We're
Hold
not
on.
sure if you even saw it, but
Yep, I don't even know if I saw that. Hold
that's
on.
it. We're gonna try again. We got time. No.
It's Rocket Launch
go.
Barbie.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, there it is.
Barbie comes complete with her futuristic
We saw
space
it.
dress and a rocket.
Here it goes, ladies.
Rocket Launch Barbie is strapped in and all systems are go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. Houston, we have a problem. After closer examination, rocket scientist Barbie believes she's fixed the problem, and Rocket Launch Barbie is ready for another go. All systems are ready for launch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, liftoff.
Well, yeah, they're okay, kids. Don't try that at home with your Barbies, especially your boys. You shouldn't be playing with them. But anyway, one more bit on that pointing. It's exciting reading, ladies and gentlemen. This thing's about 10 pages long. I thought I wrote another note here.
Do people point differently in like different countries?
They do. They got a story on that, but I don't
Oh, okay.
think. So it shows them, God. We don't want it. Anyway, that was exciting. The other thing, I was looking on Google News because it's big news, ladies and gentlemen. Breaking news. And I got it here in a second. Hang on 1 second here. Where'd that thing go? It's about 1 second. Food. Oh, here it is. It's called the food expiration dates you should actually follow. Right? We don't need that at home because wife said, if it ain't green growing on it, eat it. So I'm trying to stick stuff out of the refrigerator in the middle of the night because she'll make me eat it if it's less than a month old. I'm picky, man. Come on, we can afford another loaf of bread, can't we? Come on.
Well, I know with medications, it usually just means they're not as strong as they need to be.
Yeah,
It's not like they're bad. They just don't. They're not as effective after that.
yeah.
After they go out of date.
But with food, it starts growing stuff.
Yeah, you don't need that.
Yeah.
Need some penicillin. And Brandon probably thinks, it's good for your health to eat some of that junk. I'm surprised you don't put dirt on my plate. Like, it's good for you, eat some dirt.
Yeah, my dad used to cut the mold off of cheese and just eat the part that wasn't moldy.
He wouldn't eat the mold.
No, at least he didn't eat that part, but he would just cut the mold away and eat
We're
the
not
rest of
telling
it.
people to eat that stuff.
No, he seemed to be fine though, but I was like, oh, why are you eating that?
Anyway, I thought I'd read this article so I could show the wife, look, you're wrong. Here's what you're supposed to do. But here's how the article starts. The first thing you should know, the dates as we know them have nothing to do with safety. Really?
What?
The heck that's what it says in the article.
What does that mean then? Just
It means it don't have
freshness?
nothing to do with safety.
It's just freshness, probably.
There's more to it. Here's another first thing you all know. Expiration dates are not expiration dates. What are they? My birthday?
All right.
X-ray and baloney. Johnny Kincaid's birthday.
Yeah, what's the point?
What's that got to do with anything? Who the heck wrote this? I would give his name, but name is Sir Michael. No, it's not. Some guy we never heard of.
They say like best buy date or something. It's
Yeah, best used by.
best used by. Yeah.
The date only acts solely as the manufacturer's best guess as to when its product will no longer be at peak quality. Whatever that means.
Wow.
That's what they said, not me.
Wow.
Whatever that means.
Huh.
I think that's all I got.
Person
Anyway,
person that made it guessed.
so in other words, married men out there, eat whatever your wife tells you to eat. You're better off. Oh, I got a little tip for you guys. Everybody knows how unorganized I am, right? If you've watched,
Yeah, we.
it doesn't take long. This clown doesn't know what he's doing.
Right.
Yeah, we agree. Anyway, for years I've had these, I call them flashcard type things, to remind me what to do. So, plus I'm going to show you. Can you zoom in, Michael?
That if you put them up.
Well, yeah, I'm looking at them right now.
Yeah, I'll zoom in when you're ready.
Like,
Put
I
'em
got
up in front of your
green,
eyes.
I can't. Yeah, you're gonna have to put it up higher.
higher. What
Put
you
it in front of your
I only got
eyes.
the camera zoomed in up higher. I don't
There.
have it set.
I just showing you color. Green, red. See, I like colors.
That's pink. I don't see any red.
Well, I call it red. I know. I like colors. I don't always get them right. I'll just read a few
This
of them.
is different than green.
This red one says, water freezer. To me, that means if I'm going somewhere I want my water to stay cold, I'll stick a bottle of water in the freezer. If I don't write this note,
I forget.
3 months from now, I'll find the bottle in the freezer. And it reminds me, I'll set it out like on the stove if the stove ain't on. Remember to take a bottle of water for me. 'Cause
Where's your note for the make sure the stove's off?
I got one. It's coming. It's coming. This one, you don't have to read it. Sonic. It's one of them toothbrush things that goes automatic, or what would you call it? Battery operated.
Yeah.
That doesn't remind you to go to Sonic and get a hamburger. You're hungry right now.
I
Sonic.
got another note for that, Michael. No, I don't. I don't go to Sonic, or I'd have to, wouldn't
You're right.
I? It just reminds me to use that because it's like flossing, man. Oh, I got to go dance. I'm in 6 months. Oh, man, I better floss real quick.
Yeah. As you're walking in the door. hurry
You're
up,
thinking
boss.
that, plus I eat popcorn, she's in there. I got my one hygienist I like, and she don't give me crap because you say, looks like you like to eat popcorn. Oh, shit. Yeah. So they're picking popcorn out of your teeth. But don't you feel like you're doing your job? If you just went in there and I didn't need help.
Yeah, if your teeth are already clean, what are they
I
doing?
know. It's like, you're welcome. My teeth are crappy.
Gave you something to do today.
Yeah, I'm glad I gave you. You feel, what's the word, needed or
Yeah.
important?
Yeah.
You're a hero because you're working through this epidemic or whatever. That's to do the dishes so I don't get yelled at. Sweep. I got one lay on my back and do my next exercises because it's stuff I need to do daily because I got a bad neck. Remember, wife pushed me down the stairs accidentally. Well, I slipped after she pushed.
Does the exercise help your twitching?
Not really. I don't do them. I didn't put the note out.
This
Here's the
works,
vinegar thing. Don't forget. I don't need that now because I did it automatically. But if anybody wants that, we'll mail it to you. Give us an address. We'll mail you the cards. All you do is take an index card, ladies and gentlemen. I cut them in half to save money. You can use the whole card, but I cut mine in half.
So they're not stickies.
And the green are action items. The green is like lay on your back.
Like go.
Yeah, like a stoplight.
Yeah.
The red is like, don't forget that water in the freezer. I think we got a system. Should we sell flashcards? I don't know. With notes on them?
half flashcards.
Yeah, I could autograph them if we ever
Send
get more
us
than 10
your-
people watching.
Send us what you need to be reminded of, and we'll make you cards.
Hey, we'll make a card for you. I got a lot of pens. I like pretty pens. This is a real one. I was having some groin problems. I'm not making this up. It's true. So I got to stretch my groin. There's an exercise for this stuff. I'd be walking down the street, and my groin would give out. You know?
I forgot to stretch.
I know. And then
that sucks.
all this, back when I was a kid, I used to make fun of old people like that. Now I'm doing it. I'm sorry, old people, for making fun of you. They're probably dead and gone by now, but because I'm old. But yeah, it just gives out on me. So, but I forget to stretch. There's only 24 hours a
You
day.
stretch and then you cramp from stretching.
Yeah, I know. Jump. Told you jump. I got a card for it. I don't need it now because if you do it every day, you don't need the card. You can probably eliminate it.
Even though you didn't.
Salt. That means we got water softener, and I got to remember to check salt once in a while. You can't really tell till the very last end. Man, this tastes crappy. Remember to take my phone with me. There's my phone card. Garbage. Take garbage out. That's white. I don't know why. It should be brown or something. Check the mail. People are going to think I'm nuts.
Yeah, right.
How many more cards do you think the boy's definitely off?
Now,
The first two or the first 20? Here's one I ain't know. ICE. Is that like immigration coming after me? I'm an illegal alien. I'm not even sure what that means.
Remember there's ice on your windshield in the winter, so you scrape it?
So when I go out and see it, I'll know what it is. Yep. I don't know. What's that word? Ice. That's right. I'm not even sure what that was for.
It's a different color.
Oil. Check my oil. I don't check it that often. A couple blank ones. I'm about done.
Other ideas.
I keep making more all the time. These are blank. Oh, here's another Johnny Tips. This works better in wintertime. It says mentho in boiling water. For the average person, you wouldn't know what that meant. Here's another tip. I write on both sides. So if your card flips over, you can still see the message.
Same thing on both sides.
Okay. Well, you don't want to. You tell you all.
That's what I was wondering.
So you can flip that over and give you the same
thing.
Warning. But anyway, metholeptus, I take him. I got some now because I get horse and stuff. Of course, I had the sinus surgery. It's in my pocket. Hang on, people.
Lozenges?
Looking for that rocket. No, I'm looking. Yeah, I can't say that word.
Wait, you're looking for the rocket or the rock?
Well, I got a rocket in my pocket, but that's a long story, people.
You said rock. I didn't know.
Rock in my pocket.
I call metholeptus.
Yeah.
You say lozenge. I can't say lozenges. Maybe I just did. Wow. That's a breakthrough, ladies and gentlemen. Because I got that speech impediment. There's certain words I can't say.
Get your lozenge.
Anyway, you boil water, put it in a coffee cup or something. You drop one or two of these in, and it helps your throat. And I read about this.
You drink it or just sniff it?
We don't inject it in your veins.
Well, but like some menthol stuff, you can just.
I need a needle.
You can just sniff the vapors.
No, you actually drink
You're
it.
drinking it. Okay.
But you wait, and it takes a little bit. You'll hear a little pop when the thing gets. Don't stick your eye over. I wonder where it is. It may pop some boiling water up on you.
Yeah.
But the way I found out about this, I was reading an article about John Bon Jovi keeps a big cup of hot tea or water or something with a bunch of these in it. I only put one or two. So you might try it. Singers out there, here's a tip from Johnny. I went to Nashville.
How is that different from just sucking on it?
Johnny makes no medical claims.
Because the hot water makes it absorb better, maybe because of the hot water. Why don't you just suck on it?
Well, I'm telling you, drink it. It's like drinking in air.
Okay.
It really is.
Okay.
And I've done that.
So
when
the
I had
vapors and everything just clears your sinuses
it's great.
and everything.
I kind of let it step up in her, and it really works. I'm telling you, you might try it. I had that 2-year cough, and I thought it helped some. It didn't cure it because I had sinus infection, supposedly.
But you got cut out.
So you do that instead of vapor rub? Does that do the same thing?
That vapor rub never did nothing for me. I've tried. My mom put Vicks on me when I was a baby, and I've been doing it for 6 years. It doesn't seem to help me any. Of course, it didn't mean stuff to you back then. But I've heard of people eating that stuff. You're not supposed to.
Oh, jeez.
I worked with a couple guys. They said,
That sounds weird.
eat a little bit of it. It said don't eat and don't put up your rectum either. Probably
Just because of the burn.
Probably a
'cause of
little
the burning
sensitive,
sensation.
Right.
Yeah.
a little
It
sensitive.
clears you out there too.
Keep you from sitting down for a while.
I dropped the card. Card said, don't drop your cards.
Yeah. This card especially, don't drop.
Check the rain gauge, ladies and gentlemen,
Why do you need that?
to see how much it rained.
Who cares?
What's the rain gauge for? Because I have changed my
I
tennis
know,
shoes.
but what? You're not a farmer. You don't need to know how much it rained.
I'm a concerned citizen.
You could. So you look out the door. You look out the door and you see the rain gauge. Even though it's raining real hard, you have to look at that to make sure it's raining. You don't
Yeah.
believe. You don't believe the rain falling. You have to read your rain gauge.
I want to see how much it is. Real life milestones way. Good time I find my card, my wife's already checked it. It pissed me off a little. She'll come walking in. We had 8/10 of rain. I'm saying, man, I was going to check that later. Where's my damn card?
Highlight of his day. Check the rain
She,
gauge.
I think she does on purpose. She might be
Compare with
listening.
the weather
She might be
channels, if they're
listening. to this.
right.
Yeah. It didn't rain that much at our house. Weather Channel's wrong.
Check the snow. I like to be one of them people where the news people call you, Johnny, how much snow you get down your way?
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know
Snow
how you
gauge.
apply. I think that'd be
Is the snow
fun.
gauge a thing? Can you tell?
I think, don't quote me, you measure different parts of your yard and figure up an average.
It's already down. There's not a tube that it's going to catch. The
No, you
snow.
got to go around your yard.
Yeah,
I think.
okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
They didn't let me in on the team, if you know what I mean. Another Buster dream of mine.
Yeah.
Johnny, by the time you read your cards, the snow will be over and half melted. Well, we only got 1 inch of snow today, but Johnny, but when it snowed, we had 12, but by the time you got around to it, because you procrastinate, we're down an inch.
And you measured all the places that you stepped, so it's
Yeah.
even shorter.
I didn't want to. That's quite a commitment to do that. Yeah, I got to go out and measure that damn snow again. You know, last winter wasn't bad, but when you get it where it snows a lot, darn, I have calling sick today. Got to measure snow.
Yeah.
Here's one closed basement. That's kind of for my wife. She'll do all the work because I'm inside watching TV, and she'll open up basement, help it dry out because our basement's semi-wet, even though we paid a bunch of money to get it fixed. And she'll open it up and let it dry out. So I got in there. Hey, don't forget to close the basement before we leave in case it rains. And if it does, I got the rain gauge card.
At least you know how much is in your basement.
You got the gauge down there.
We're pretty damp.
Well, the rain gauge.
When we bought that place, we don't want to get away. And we might be selling this thing for $1 million or something. Yeah, it had water damage when we first moved in. Now, it's not $1 million house by any means, but there was a lot of water when we first moved in because they didn't have a sump pump or anything. Check my blood pressure because I'm old.
Oh, I thought that meant stop by BP and get gas.
I know it is a little confusing.
You're gonna put not gas.
Yeah.
Well, look, I say, do I need gas or should I check my heartbeat?
Well, they got a new gauge at the gas station. You just stick your arm out and then check your blood pressure.
Well, don't check it. You used to check your oil and stuff. I guess you can pull in and say, you got a blood pressure monitor in there.
Yeah, they don't have any
My oil's fine, but I'm feeling a little tense.
full service gas stations anymore.
No, it's crazy.
It's
They
all
used to,
yourself.
let me check your dipstick. Not anymore.
Yeah. Chip. whatever
They
that
did.
whatever that meant back then.
Well, maybe that. I might have it confused with something else. Maybe that wasn't a gas station.
Pull
ladies
in,
and
let me
gentlemen.
check your dipstick.
This is the family show. Flag. Once in a while, we put a flag out for certain holidays and stuff. And I put my favorite team out. I won't say who it is. I don't know the fight song, but
So that's
so I put it out to remember bring it in so it don't get all dewy out.
that hangs from your yard, not your car.
My card doesn't. My flag does.
Car, your vehicle.
Oh no.
You have vehicle flags, yeah.
I don't like him because they flap in the wind.
Yeah,
and
they're
get
like-
bad. Here are my lozenges. I can't say it. That's
like
why
a Z, lozenges.
Probably that's nothing much. Here's another jump card. See, I got a little fancy on that. I got lines and everything. So, ladies and gentlemen, I jumped. So don't say this clown. He doesn't do nothing. Crap. Everything I tell you I do, I do. It may be dumb, but I do it. Oh, 2 more, and we're about done. Is it ever gonna run out of cards? I probably could use more. Like quit doing the cards, but I haul people around. That's what I do, a part-time job, and sometimes make some night runs. And so I'll go home in between runs and sit watching TV. You know, I'm eating my popcorn, drinking my Mountain Dew, and think, man, it's 1 a.m. I should get to bed. You know, I got to get up at noon or so next day.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, oh, man, I was supposed to pick a guy up at 10 p.m. at some place. Oh, I hope he made it home. I did that a couple times.
Wow.
And so I made a card up. It says night run. I sit right by my chair, and it works. Plus, I tell my wife, don't let me forget to pick that clown up, okay? And last card, and one of the reasons I got this card is because my favorite color is orange. It looks yellow on the screen, but I'm looking at the screen set. And it said...
It's funny because everything's upside down when you
Oh, is
show
it?
it.
Oh, when I look?
Because you're reading this side,
you have it on the back.
so the other side.
Oh, I got to
looks
turn.
like that.
Okay, sorry, folks.
No, it's too late now.
You did it
That's
again,
why I left
though.
it.
It'll be the same.
Same.
It's just funny.
Where
Just
now?
turn it.
Now they can see it
you
right
go.
there. It is.
There you go.
What does it say? Can you read it?
Hot.
Hot. You're at. What that is, let me explain it. Hello. We had a time. I'm teasing. I'll turn the stove off, and I want the water to cool down. I won't explain it to you now. Later show, I'm going to explain why I do that. So tune in. And I'll take the tea kettle off the burner, you know. We got them ones where you, electric. So you can't tell if it's on or not, really.
Electric burner. Oh, okay.
Well, you tell it's got a light when it's on, but
Are you
turn
talking
it
about
off.
like the glass top or whatever
What's-
type thing? Whatever it is?
It's ceramic or something. It's
Yeah,
not
whatever
glass.
it is.
But there's no light on because I turned it off.
Gotcha.
So I put a little note there so the wife doesn't come along and put the mail there or something. Burn the crap in her hand and say, why didn't you tell me it was off?
So you just set that on the hot burner and hope it doesn't burn up itself.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, don't stick it on a hot place.
Just stick it in the middle. So
In between.
She knows something.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Okay.
And she always said, why'd you put that there? Well, she going to thank me.
Getting burned.
Yeah.
'Cause 10,000 times road, she won't need it one time. You know,
Yeah.
she burned her hand real bad once already. That's most of my cards. I should have a few more like
Man, how do you make it through each day?
It takes him all day to get to the car.
it's rough. And I'll tell you what, I get nervous, and there's other people out there like me. Don't tell me there ain't. I get nervous. I can't find. Where's that ice card, man? It's like the procrastination tape all over. I had that CD from. If you haven't heard, I had that. How not to procrastinate? I ordered a CD. I had it in a wrapper for 2 years, and every few months or so, I look. Brenda, have you seen that CD? I might want to watch it sometime. I get nervous if I can't find it. You guys do anything like that, or is it just me?
I would definitely procrastinate. I don't know anything that specific, but definitely procrastinate a lot.
Yeah, I'm talking about. Do you get? What was my point? I forget what my. Let me read. What was
You
my
gotta get
point?
upset when she moves it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I can't find it, even though I might watch it.
It just makes you feel good to know where it is.
Well, hell, I gotta know where stuff is.
Yeah. If I want that at some point, I need to know it's right there.
Well, that's like early day. If you guys watched last week, you know we like to give what do they call it? Public information. What's that called? Like a service.
Yeah, I know.
Public service amount. Like last week
Yeah,
we gave
public service announcement.
you know, missing person thing, and I'll show you in case you missed it. My monkey was missing. See, Buddy. And like I said, real quick, he's about 3 feet tall, kind of hairy, got long fingernails, and don't approach him, he's dangerous. But anyway, but this week we got another missing person. Not really missing person, but I can't find my jock strap. I spent 3 hours a day because I wanted to show you what a jock strap looks like in case you born yesterday don't know. I got two of them. One's real nice. I bought it. You can't make this up. At Dick's Sporting Goods. I can't say that. Who would name their store Dick's?
Right.
You got a middle name, buddy? I mean, come on. Dick, Jim, or something?
And Menards is almost as bad.
Menard, I know.
Menards.
I know, it's crazy.
Let me fry.
Dick's Sporting Goods.
Never knew what that was. Menards. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to Menards.
Menards.
They used to have a race team. I like to go to Indy 500, but they canceled it this year. I would have went to bicycle race watching Michael, but he wrecked last time, so he
Yeah,
quit.
right.
He quit racing.
The no hands race.
But Menards sponsored a team. That's where I first heard the name Menards. I'm not even sure if they had a store then. Menards sponsored a race team. It was pretty color, bright yellow with some orange lettering. I like the color. But Dick's Sporting Goods, yeah, it used to be called Galleons, if anybody remembers that. That was a cool name.
Yeah, I know there was a name before that.
Let's go to Galleons. See, John, I'm full of information, people.
Yeah.
It ain't wrote down either. I do have some memory.
Didn't write it all down.
My wife, I can remember where we ate dinner 10 years ago. And we'll be driving through town and drive my wife nuts. You remember we ate that little diner? And I think I got ham and cheese, which I get about every time. I think I got ham and cheese and fries, maybe. She'll say.
Probably.
And she doesn't give her crap, but it drives me nuts
Yeah.
if I can't remember. Where was that place? Because I can remember way back when, but 10 minutes ago I can't. Which flashcard did I hold up again? Ice? I can't. It's funny how the mind works. But what else? We got another video here, don't we?
Yeah, I mean, you got, Joe
Oh,
Exotic. here, if
wait,
you wanna
real
talk
quick,
about
real quick. I was telling a guy the other day, I won't tell you his name, and he gets the hiccups after he has this procedure done. And guess what he does? And I didn't put in his head either. Chews gum. I think chew gum cures about anything. I think it'd cure this virus if everybody chewed gum. Would we not get it?
Hey, I don't know.
But so it's good for hiccups, ladies and gentlemen.
Was
I
that
told
somebody you met personally or saw that on a video?
somebody haul around.
Oh,
I haul people around.
Okay.
Like to medical appointments and stuff.
Okay.
And he said he had bad hiccups. And what do you do for that? I said, chew gum. I said, you do? I got all excited. Yeah. I'm a gum man myself, you know.
About that.
Right.
I don't chew it on air because I go like that and I get yelled at. You're too loud. I like blowing bubbles too. One of these shows I'm going to bring 3 pieces for us. You ready, Michael?
Yeah, I'm ready. I got
Okay,
this video ready to
which
go.
one we doing?
Are you wanting to show the chewing gum on here? What's his name? Lonnie Donegan? Donegan? I don't know how to say it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, here's a guy, he wrote a song about gum chewing. And some of you old people might remember. We're going to show you a little video. The guy, quite talented guy, he knows how to sing a gum song, I'll tell you.
All right, I'll start it now.
It's coming up. Here it goes. Can I talk?
Yeah, you can talk still.
Coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Good part of that, man. I think the guy drinks.
Oh me, oh my, oh you, whatever shall I do? Hallelujah, the question is peculiar. I give a lot of dough.
What words?
If only I could know. The answer to my question is it yes or is it
Want
no?
Nashville, go
Don't you
ahead.
chewy gum with this flavor on the bedpost of the night? If your mother said don't chewy gum, do you swallow in your spite? Can you catch it on your tonsils? Can you hear it left and right? Does your chewy gum lose its flavor on the bedpost overnight? One night old Granny Stead stuck gum all round her bed. Plastic rollers, all that chewing without molars. A prowler in the night got stuck on Gran's bed, right? Oh, Granny leapt up in the air shouting out, tonight, tonight! Does your chewing gum lose its sticky on the bedpost overnight? Does it go all hard, fall on the floor and look a nasty sight? Can you bend it like a fish hook just in case you get a bite? Does your chewing gum lose its flavour on the bedpost overnight?
we're back.
Oh, we're back. Hey, back to the couch, ladies and gentlemen. Let me get caught up. We got a couple more things to do. We're running out of time. I mean, things are happening quick, people. I tell you, I don't know about you guys. We go to movies a lot. I miss going to the movies.
Yeah, movies are fun.
Yeah, I think.
I enjoy going to the movies.
You ever been there watching real long movies? Or you like these shorter ones?
Yeah, they're like all long now. It seems like
I'm interested.
They are.
When they're
It
like
is.
all like an hour and a half or maybe 2 hours before. It's
I
like
know.
Yeah,
all of them are like 2.5 hours at least now.
Why?
I don't know.
Trying to sell more popcorn?
I don't know.
Get your money's worth.
Maybe.
I think it gets me. Sometimes they'll have ads on the popcorn and food and stuff. Everybody's sitting there's already got their crap, you know. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I need to get another
Well, okay. she
candy bar or
forgot.
something.
Yeah. You forgot. Go get some more popcorn.
We was talking earlier about 2 long movies. Well, one I liked and the other one I was too scared because I was a little kid. Titanic. You know, when it first said 3 hours, I thought, oh, man, I don't know if I can wait that long. But I liked it. I'm kind of romantic
I
stuff.
still haven't watched it. I couldn't even, I just couldn't stand the song. That was part of the reason not watching it.
I thought it was pretty good. I knew the ending, though. You know, I don't want to give it away, but it sinks. Not stinks.
Yeah, it
sinks. But it was better than I thought it was going to be for 3 hours, you know. I'm more like a 2-hour guy or less. I mean,
Right.
Why you
How
got-
long was that? Like 4 hours or something?
what's that?
How long was it? Like 4 hours or 3 hours?
What,
or-
Titanic?
Yeah.
It's 3 hours, I thought.
That's crazy.
I
It was
I've
like
only watched it.
Braveheart's really long too. I don't know. It's 3 or 4 hours or something.
I never watched all
I never
of it.
watched Braveheart. You guys did.
Yeah, I used to watch that a lot.
I think I've seen
It was
part
like on
of it.
HBO. I used to watch it all the
Yeah.
time as a kid.
Then when I was a kid, my parents took me to Gone with the Wind at the drive-in. I don't know how old I was. I was scared. 'Cause all I remember seeing some blood. You know, I was scared. Of course, they don't care. Shut up and watch a movie.
Didn't know Gone with the Wind had blood.
Well, it probably done, but I'd seen something on screen or something. You know, you watch it again, it's like, really? That's it? But I was scared. That's all I remember. I was scared from the blood. And then another movie I saw, and some of you old people might remember. It was stupid too, but I was scared to death. And for years, man, it's called The Tingler with Vincent Price.
Tingler.
Yeah, and I watched the thing years later.
So you have a hurt shoulder too?
What do you mean?
The Tingler. 'cause
Your
the
tingler, your
twitch.
shoulders.
Oh, yeah,
tingling.
yeah. Well, they didn't make a movie about it. But it was stupid. Well, I don't give it away, but whenever this guy got scared, some
give it away.
caterpillar thing would start, its back would start humping up like a stupid caterpillar and stuff. But when I was a kid, you know, it scared me. So parents maybe think twice because I'd seen some kids in some of these movies they shouldn't be at, you know.
Right.
It affects a kid. You want your kid to end up like me? Think about it. Oh, no, we don't want our kid to be like Johnny Kinkade.
Gone with the Wind screwed you up.
Yeah. And the Tingler, too.
And the Tingler.
That was wild, but there's another movie I was going to. Oh, scary movies. That was it. Somebody said they'd seen The Exorcist. You were pretty young when you saw that.
Yeah, I was, I don't know, 11 or something when I watched it. It didn't seem to, I don't remember it really affecting me. It was- I shouldn't have been watching it at that age.
I wouldn't watch that movie alone if you give me $100. Me and my buddy, Jeff, we went and seen it first come out or something. I don't know what, as far as married or anything, but we just out of high school, I think. And the place was packed. We had to sit in the very first row of this thing. We're looking around like, oh, man. It was weird.
Right on top
That's
of
the
you.
scariest movie I ever seen. Of course, I quit going to them now. They may have something better, but I don't like them. You know, some of that stuff you like when you're young. Well, I mean, not a kid like my parents took me. You know, teenager.
I don't think any of that affected me too much that I remember, except the Creep Show. That got me a bit.
Oh, yeah.
The Creep Show was pretty crazy.
I don't think I ever saw that.
There's like
a skeleton dude that talks And they
No,
show-
that's Crips from the Tales from the Crypt.
Oh,
Tales
yeah,
from the
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Tales from the Crypt.
No,
yeah.
I'm talking about the movie, The Creep Show.
Oh, okay.
It was like a bunch of small like stories or whatever,
Yeah,
and like
but it was a movie and stuff.
yeah, like the one where like these couple were like like buried up to their heads in the sand or something and like die, and then they come back as zombies or whatever. That part messed me up. Like,
Yeah.
it was scary. Like,
Yeah, I don't like some of that stuff. Well, should we do?
any more
Let's see.
scary movies, or
You got any?
we got?
I think I'm about
about 5 more minutes here.
5.
What really, I don't know why it affected me. The very first Halloween movie got me.
Did it?
Yeah, I don't know why, but it was. I mean, not horribly, but it was.
Is that the one with Jamie Lee
Intense.
Curtis?
Yeah.
What got you? You scared, or you Jamie Lee Curtis?
He'd seen
Jamie
the
Lee
ticket-
Curtis got you in the,
He'd seen the ticket price.
the ticket price.
You're kidding me? That's scaring the heck out
Well,
of me.
scary. Plus, a girl I was with kept digging her fingernails into me.
That's
that
what
was
it
scared.
was.
I'm like, ow, quit doing that.
It was
Like,
painful.
She was more scared, and so it made me scared.
We lost the feed.
Wow.
I don't know.
That's it, something?
Hold on. You might need to get up.
Okay. Let me get up. Get up, Michael. Sure,
Will you go mess with the wire and the camera
Michael.
and the phone?
Yeah.
You don't have to move the tape away.
So what,
I don't know what happened. The feed
Would
just
like on
died.
pause, you think? Or?
No, I'm still recording, but we'll start back in and I'll cut it.
Okay, that's fine.
We only got a few more minutes and we can do the
That'll take a few minutes.
Showing all your apps. What do I?
Yeah, hit the app back. Hit the app that's supposed to be up. I don't know why it shut down. Hit the app, the one it's supposed to be, the Echo Cam red app at the bottom that you hit before. I don't know what happened. I don't know what the hell. Why did it die for? Okay.
So it cut everything up to when it flashed off.
Yeah, we'll keep
Still
recording.
the voice, though?
Yeah, because it's a different thing.
Ew.
We've been recording the whole time, but it was like, okay, we just say technical difficulties, but we're gonna be gone. Just say,
Yeah, we're almost done anyway.
yeah, just say something about technical
I'll say something.
difficulties.
Oh no, what happened?
Now.
Yeah, just go.
Hey, sorry I had a little bit of technical difficulties there. I think the whoever it is that runs stuff shut us off. I can't think of the name.
The rain cloud.
Not AT&T, but what's the whatever. ITT. I can't think of the name right now.
I don't know.
Anyway, it
I know
doesn't
what you're trying
matter.
to say.
We're back, unfortunately, folks. You should have ran when you had a chance. Anyway, last week I started a tradition here, and I kind of messed up. I said I was going to sing the national anthem one little bit at a time because I can't remember the whole song at once. So, so I messed up, so I'm going to try it again and to end the show with. And Michael, Sir Michael, can you help me warm up? We got to warm up a little. Keep going. Relaxing me. I gotta get. Keep going.
Shoot.
What? He's out of breath.
Didn't you need this too?
What?
The popcorn?
No, yeah.
Ah, okay.
Just do your humming, will you?
Yeah, keep humming.
Quit ad-libbing. Need my nose. Trying to get my voice right. Get closer. Popcorn. Chipped and dip.
Oh. Sound
Get
like
close.
drones.
Okay, gotta get ready. If you're smart, you already turned now. Don't need my glass. Okay, we're about ready. Okay, You ready? You want to sing a little backup? We haven't really rehearsed, believe it or not. Wait a minute.
Oh, I'll just hum back up.
Rehearse that song. Humbug it.
I'll hum.
We're going to humbug it.
Bucket.
Instead of words, I'll just hum it.
That's what I'll do, probably.
All right.
Okay, let me try. The warm-up really helped. Okay, here we go. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming? Now we're caught up.
Did we forget the rest?
No, I'm doing bits at a time,
I
remember?
know, but you started in by saying you couldn't.
Read the card.
You couldn't
What?
remember the whole song. That's why you only did part of it before.
Well, yeah. And I didn't do the whole song, did I?
I know.
I memorized 4 lines, people. That's pretty big. It's huge.
Well, that's good if you can keep
Well,
adding to what
I'm-
you have and not keep forgetting
Well, that's how you
the
finish
beginning
it.
again.
Well, last week I meant to do 2 little
And you only
parts.
did one,
I did
yeah.
1. That's why I did all 4 this time.
Yeah.
So next week it'd be. I'll talk it. Whose broad stripes and bright stars? Through the perilous night,
Oh,
over the ramparts we watch,
oh,
they were gallantly streaming. I'm only doing half of that. Anyway,
oh.
if you want to sing along with us, what's he doing over here? Humbuckling?
Humbuckling.
Google that, people. Them guys are humbuckling on TV.
I'm buckling. That's a new phrase that doesn't mean anything.
Hey, if you do something stupid this week, say, I did a Johnny.
I did a
Maybe I'll get famous by being stupid.
That's
Haven't worked yet.
that's what we hope.
Remember, if you go to the store and you buy a colorful pen or something, think of me. Because you know I'm like a moth. It's the truth. Get a close up my thing. My bell. See, yep,
That's a tiny bell.
that's what she said, but that's a long story. Anyway, I walk in the store, I don't care where it is. If there's colorful stuff, Brenda's heading toward the food or whatever it is, I'm straight toward that colorful. They know I'm coming. You think they do that on purpose?
Yeah, probably.
I'm like a moth to the light. I really am. I just can't. And Post-its, you know I'm nuts over that. I guess you could have weirder addictions. I'm addicted to Post-its.
You're weird.
You need help. They got treatment centers for that.
They got shows for that. I don't know about the centers.
Got
but
shelves.
shows.
So
My weird addiction.
Oh yeah, I haven't watched that one. I wonder if I could be a guest, whatever it's called on there.
Yeah.
I do have some weird addiction, Post-its and colorful pens and stuff.
All right. Well,
Hot.
you ready to call it a show?
Ready to call it shit. Well, I guess it turned out a lot better than I thought since that dark cloud came out.
little show.
It's probably sunny everywhere else, but anyway, Michael's humbuckling over here.
The
Okay.
show is over.
Maybe we'll have a show where we just hum. Anyway, it's a Johnny Kinkade. So long. Have a great week. We'll see you next week. I hope the launch went fine. We'll talk about it next week.
Yep. And subscribe, like. We got channels going on. We got a Facebook page, Johnny Kinkade, at Facebook, whatever. You can
I'll
find
spell-
us wherever. We're on YouTube, on Facebook.
Yep. Kinkade.
Yep.
Johnny Kinkade.
All right. See you next time.
Thank you.
Bye.